What's going on, everybody? Biker Dave here. Wintertime in Atlanta, Georgia, and around the United States. If you have a gas fireplace like this, and it's, the pilot light is lit, but, when you turn on the gas, or when you hear it try to click on, and it seems to take a few moments for it to actually light up. One that can be rather dangerous because it is trying to put gas through the system, with this little pilot light here that is trying to ignite so that these burners can light up. And if that's not happening, it could be putting natural gas into your living room or your family room or wherever this fireplace is located in your home. I was having that problem. And let me show you what I did to resolve it. Let's take a closer look at the system here. Unfortunately, I don't have the brand name of it, so I'm going to just show you on video what it looks like up close. So let's have a look here. Have a look at it down here. See, it has a thermostat on the right side, of course. The little pilot light is that little red button as far as the pilot switch. And it just flows natural gas, and that little pilot light setup in the back there stays lit all the time until the end of the season. If you're not going to use it for several months, then you can turn it off completely with that dial right there. But if yours is not on, then you need to, if you know you're having issues with yours, what we need to do is clean these burners. Notice all these little tiny pilot holes. These little bitty holes scattered throughout the whole system here. And I'm no professional with this setup. I just fix things basically. But, all these little holes that you see along here, they get clogged with time, over time. They get clogged with carbon and just ash and build up and things like that. So the first thing to do, make sure you've turned it off and the logs have cooled off. Then you'll have to remove your, we've got these synthetic logs here that are usually sitting in there. You're going to take all those out. Then a simple item that I used, I'll show you how I did that, so hang tight. All right, taking a closer look at it here. What we need to do is clean the surface around here. So, a good item that I use for all kinds of cleaning is just a steel bristle brush. You can get these, at most auto parts stores, hardware stores, even in a set, where they come in various sizes and things. Or I'll put a link down below where you can get them online. But you should be able to walk into pretty much any common store in the auto parts section and get you a set of these. They're little steel bristles. And you can turn off the burner system if you want to, but if your pilot light is already lit, nothing's going to happen. It's not like it's putting out gas right now that's going to cause a problem. But if you want to be extra safe, go ahead and turn off your entire setup here. And take your bristle brushes and just start scrubbing along all these openings. All these little holes that you see need to be clear of blockage, basically. So just give them a good scrubbing. You can use a Brillo pad or something like that. Anything that's kind of metal. Good scrubbing, all around them basically, because the holes are along the top. There's one right behind it here. And you can lightly, gently do some scrubbing of the actual pilot system. Just do it gently. Don't be afraid, the little sparks are just carbon burning. Just do it, be gentle doing that. Scrub all this around here. Then get you, if you don't already have one, a little portable air compressor or a shop vac. A small shop vac could be a good way, because you need to then remove all the debris you've just created by scrubbing this clean. So either way it works fine. I use a little air compressor and just get a little gently, just gently do some blowing. And if you blow out the pilot light, no big deal. If the pilot light goes out, just hit your switch over here that you used to ignite it anyway, and it'll come right back on. So no big deal. Okay, so you want to clean all that off, all the debris and whatnot. Make sure you might want a mask or something, in case you're worried about debris coming back on you, or safety glasses, that sort of thing. It's not that big a deal though, as far as what's about to happen. And honestly, that should be it. And then, test it out. It should light immediately like that. Also, I noticed, some of these little lights here were not coming on instantly. They were kind of dragging. I would have to make it all light up along the bottom here. So it's just, some normal maintenance you had to do. No big deal. And that's that. Works beautifully. I mean, even if it's lit like this, you could do some scrubbing. It's only going to stir up a little bit of carbon. Sure, you want to be careful, but nothing's going to happen. And that's that. Turn it back down. Boom. That's how it should work. Much better. So anyway, anyone can do this. Once again, I'll put links down below for, a set of little bristle brushes like these. That, and maybe a small shop vac, or a small air compressor like I used. I'll put some links down below where you can get such a thing. And then put your logs back in how you want to put them. They're kind of heavy, mine are at least. Just organize them like you would a normal fireplace, so it looks authentic, so to speak. Got some little bitty logs here. Fake logs, that is. But you don't want to block it completely. You want to make it to where it can have a little bit of that flow coming up through here. So we want it to look real, sort of, kind of. And we just lay them in. I used to have, only a standard type of fireplace, and they're awesome and all, but a lot of maintenance, a lot of work. A gas fireplace like this is easier. Yeah, it costs you per gas, per month and that sort of thing, but it's easier, works much better. Lights just like that. Look at that. And then it comes across the bottom. That was an issue down here on the bottom, as well as just the ignition of the fuel. Awesome. Check out our other videos. We got all kinds of help videos and motocross videos, cars, dirt bikes, Harley Davidsons, stuff around the house, HVAC system, the refrigerator, technology, computer repair, cell phone repair, outdoor equipment, lawnmower stuff, leaf blower. I mean, we try to fix things, and if we find a good thing that works, we try to put it out here for you, as well as give you links to where you can purchase things that we use, either in the shop or how to fix a certain item. So we're trying to help you out. Anyway, that's it. Biker Dave here in East Cobb, Marietta, Georgia, working on the fireplace. And look up our eBay store, Horsepower House, as well as our Facebook page. You'll find all kinds of cool stuff on there. That's it for now. Y'all have a great day. Happy winter. Christmas is coming. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you.